limited.
I wear them on stage, man. I really make some advertising, you know. Yeah.
So you said that tight neck on that left side.
So, yeah, I don't know where it starts. You know, like what triggers it. You know, so I think that's the problem, the disc replacement. And then, you know, like because of the two broken back thingies, you know, like where always like muscles and tissue gets infected, I think this just adds up.
Right.
So it goes down here. When I lay on the back, my left arm becomes numb.
Okay. Yeah.
3 weeks no training, no yoga.
Oh, you haven't been able to train at all.
I was building this house, so you know.
And that's the thing, when muscles get a little too tight, they start to choke off the nerves a little bit. That's when you start feeling all those sensations down the arm, whether it's burning sensation, pins and needles, numbness. That's how we know it's starting to get to a nerve issue, because the tissue is too inflamed. So we're just gonna relax it up.
Do you think when I don't train it becomes worse?
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah. You have to focus on the type of training. So if you're just sedentary, whatever stress level it's at, it's gonna kind of stay that way because it's lingering. Things aren't getting worked out a bit. But if you just stress it out in training, like you're just gonna do compound movements, stressing out the joint, it's gonna stress it out more before it even gets better. If it does, you have to focus on more mobility work. Opening up the shoulder joint, working on. So you have to switch up the training habit just a little bit, so it doesn't stress the muscle too much or the joint. So it's kind of how you have to approach it, and that's why there's good trainers out there that know this kind of stuff. Yeah. So, but yeah.
It's just 3 weeks, like bad nutrition, man. Just like M&M's, Snickers, Ben and Jerry's. Okay. When you do work at home and stuff, like things get really stressy, then it just.
And stress is gonna come from so many different things. Like, it's physically stressful, the muscle tissue, then it becomes neurological stress, and then the mental stress kind of seeps in. Yeah. It all kind of bundles up as one. Yeah. And then you end up in the torture room saying, "Bro, can you help me?"
Yeah.
But that's what we're here for, man. We're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you out.
We don't go to church and pray, man. We go to the torture room and confess.
That's how we do it.
Yeah. Right, so perfect. That spot.
Yeah.
Hold on. So that spot here, man, this hurts like it's
right in there.
Right in there, man. Especially when I do like that.
Okay.
Fuck me. It's like having a screw in there.
Okay. And you haven't had the shoulder looked at recently, have you?
Well, you remember I had the shoulder impingement on the right. We always focus on the right, and then I think I focused so much on the right till I had the disc replacement on the left. And now, so disc replacement here, and yesterday I was at yoga, and they put a block on the side, and I was remember you told me once that this rib cage is very important?
Yeah.
Man, I put my rib cage on the block, it hurt like crazy.
That's a sensitive area, that's a real sensitive area. All right.
Yeah.
Why how we were talking, how it then becomes neurological, the nerves are getting too choked off. Out of the nerves that come out of the neck, it's called the brachial plexus nervous system. There's one long branch that goes behind, it goes underneath the shoulder blade. So when you just lay down and it just presses on, it could be a soft bed or a couch, it's just going to choke it off even more, and your arm just instantly goes numb.
It's the one behind neck, man, that hurts. So I did a crazy amount of cupping yesterday.
Yeah.
Hope
right,
that.
Perfect. Let's see what we can do today. All right, sounds good.
I treat a bad bitch like I Turner with anime. Who wanna spar a few rounds, boy, my stamina great. Once you get trapped behind these bars, you can't escape. Put it on the scale, dog.
Have you ever foam rolled your neck?
No.
No?
I should, right?
Yeah, foam roll, it's pretty simple. You just, just lay your head on the foam roll of the neck, and then just slowly turn your head left to right as it puts compression right through here. And you'll start feeling the sensations, move down, and then just slowly just abduct the arm a little bit every now and then, and it really starts opening this up with blood flow.
The ones that is like Y, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you grew up in that project housing, every day you tried to figure out how to get out of it. Broken screens without no AC. A couple shooters on the corner thinking they KD. When you broke, you take a different route. You do some things you want to forget about. You do some things you thought would get you out.
Yeah, we're right on the muscles that actually, those nerves that integrate all the way down the arm.
Yeah.
These three muscles right here, the scaling muscles.
Yeah.
They go right in between all of them. So it's a sensitive area, but you're gonna feel a lot of things going down the arm. So big deep breath in. And breathe out. Good, good, good.
Put it on the scale, dog. Ship it like it's mail, dog.
One more time.
I've
Big
been
deep
trying to
breath in.
tell y'all.
And breathe out.
Yet I've been through hell, dog.
Having them take a big deep breath in raises up the rib cage. Ribs 1 and 2 allows me to work on a little bit more muscle tissue.
I've been trying to tell y'all. Yet I've been through hell, dog.
Brillo on the bullet holes, the Chevy came covered in her. Trapping out the studio, my brother brought a gun in with her. Circle small like booty holes, I ain't never got no suckers with her. So whoever tripping, I just hope they brought the luggage with them. They watching while I'm strolling down the boulevard. Cinematic, famous rapper blasting, I'm a shooting star. Been a habit, let her get this magic, fly ghetto kid. Been Aladdin, since I started rapping, every song I'm on, been a classic. Fame or not, these bullets will pop, I'll murder homie. Shake the spot, make it really hide the burners on me. It's in the whip, cause if stupid slip, it's curtains on me. Long trips with a grass itch, the serpents on me. Throw me on the scale, I'm dope, how much you weigh? Dog, I've been through hell, but I'm pale.
This guy has like tight neck, but also is experiencing shoulder pain right through this area right here. So I know I'm always gonna get on that levator scapula. But what's interesting about this muscle, when we actually work on the whole muscle from beginning to end, and we get on that, what we call superior angle of the shoulder blade, that meets up with the same connection point as the supraspinatus, the primary muscle that activates for forward motion or forward flexion of the arm, that goes underneath that AC joint, which then connects also, joins in with the long head of the bicep. So that's gonna affect the chain from the neck all the way down to the elbow. So when they're experiencing shoulder pain right through here, or even in the front right here by the AC joint, this tightness here can also integrate to the next distal muscle groups. So you always wanna make sure you follow the stress chain reaction from one joint to the next joint. It's something I always consider while I'm working, because you have to be able to read the stress level of the muscle tissue. It's not just work on this muscle because that's the only one that's tight. When we can understand how muscles play a role together with activity, that's how you know you can start unlocking more, and it has a better success rate for your session and alleviates more for your client. So, and we're just gonna follow it all the way through from the neck to the supraspinatus, close to that AC joint. His shoulder mobility, like we can move the scapula pretty good. So if sometimes you're experiencing that the shoulder blade just doesn't want to move, but you notice it's so locked up here, we know it's a tight trap, we know it's a tight levator. The levator's opposing muscle is this serratus muscle, and this is why I always stress on the rib cage and how much it helps with the extremities and even the neck. If the shoulder blade doesn't want to move and you're not getting good movement out of that scapula, working on the rib cage right around here, releasing tension off the fascia, relaxing that muscle tissue there can help improve what you're going to do on the neck into the trap, instead of just trying to beat it up with sheer pressure, because it's going to be too much for him, too much stress for the body for him, and your hands are just going to get worn out after that. So learn how to work with the muscle, especially understanding opposing muscle groups and how they work together. So.
Come. Hill, man, what? Jumped out with my soul leaking, going hard till I'm so eating. No chatting and no speaking, no dapping with slow breathing. Damn, homie, you the man, homie. They can't do it, but you can, homie. They can't do it, but you can, phony. In a different lane, but your plans growing. Oh, baby, you so crazy. Flow wavy, they gon' hate me. Yeah, I got it, that's no maybe. Won't bend, fold, or even break. I show up with my face bright, like a bad joint on date night. I get it in, whether day or night. I'm super hype and I say it like, yeah, I be in the Chevy swerving so tight, and I don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. Pop up with my fam on it all night, and we don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. I be in the Chevy swerving so tight, and I don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. Pop up with my fam on it all night, and we don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah.
And we're just using enough pressure with this to just soften up the fascia. And I'm using short little choppy movements just to gain a little bit more friction, because we're eventually gonna do a slow tempo movement to get more into the muscle tissue. So, but this isn't a lot of pressure, and the movement's a little bit faster just to bring a little bit more heat and friction to bring pliability to the fascia. And we should see that shoulder blade just slowly start moving more and more down.
It's like everything we do is a big gamble. You pull the thing, you either get the ching ching.
Working on this side with the fascia. You can use any side, but I decided to use that side just for fascia movement. Now that we're gonna work on the whole lat going up to the shoulder blade, we're just gonna turn it over. Use this area right here. And this one's gonna be a little bit more slow tempo, a little bit more direct pressure, just to get more into the muscle tissue now. Now that that fascia is pliable, now we want that muscle to move really, really good. This is also gonna help push that lymph out of there, so it does detoxify that muscle tissue.
Boy, you heard about me, it ain't fair, boy. Yeah, I be in the Chevy swerving so tight, and I don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. Pop up with my fam on it all night, and we don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. I be in the Chevy swerving so tight, and I don't give a damn if you don't like it, yeah. Pop up with my fam on it all night, and we don't give a damn if you don't like it.
Okay, how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
Really good.
Now that we got everything moved up?
Yeah. I mean, the arm is not numb anymore. You know, feel much more mobilized.
Exactly.
And especially, you know, like when I turn like that, you know, before I was like, ow, 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 ow,
Yeah.
ow, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it feels like when you open a screw, you know, like you have these certain points where you can't move the screw.
Exactly.
And now, really, there's so much more flexibility, and it's not getting numb anymore.
That's good. It's just stay moving, stretch, use a foam roller whenever you can. You'll be good to go.
Foam roller, right.
I do want to touch up on something real quick, because I did do scraping towards the end of the session. And a lot of times people are like, oh, is scraping even bad? What should we do it for? Like I explained, we first started by just releasing fascia tension. So fascia just senses everything in the body, since it's a sensory organ. So that's why we've been able to alleviate that numbness, because we just kind of desensitize all that stuff there, open it up, get more blood flow. And then when we went with a little bit deeper pressure on all the muscle tissue, now it's detoxifying the muscle, more movement, better mobility, better pliability, and yeah, so I think this was a successful session. Yep.
Absolutely was.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you so much, Miguel. You're the man.
Till next time.
Like it, yeah. We don't really care about the gossip. You can talk about whatever.